Let's start refining the matte. Put on the highlights and go to the real matte, which you can find by clicking on highlight black and white just here. So this is the matte. Now you want to refine this matte. You want to make it, smoother if you like. Of course, you come to the matte finesse in the tab 1. The first option is denoise. Now notice how the white is very coarse or the black is very coarse here. Denoise will make it smoother. So the selection is somehow being blurred at the end here, and it's very useful, by the way. Then you have clean black. Is about cleaning the black. If you had some dots of black here, notice here we have some dots of black inside, but that's clean white. And let's try the clean black and see exactly what happens. Okay, I'm increasing the clean black and it's shrinking a bit. So I think clean black is cool. Just increase it a bit here. I'm looking at these dots. Actually, it increases the black within your matte. Now, of course, I know that you already know whatever is black is not selected and whatever is white is selected. Sorry, I forgot to mention this. It's exactly like the other one, okay? You notice? So what is white is selected, what is black is not selected. Now let's clean up the white. So these dots must disappear. Okay, fine. I think we are doing a good job here. Then you have the blur radius. The blur radius is about blurring the contour of the white. I'll show you that later on. You can come to tab 2, and here you have the mode. You can shrink, grow, or opening and closing. If you select shrink, of course you're going to shrink the matte. It means you're going to shrink the white. Here you are. I will undo this, and then we'll come back here when we have done quite some job inside. My matte is okay. I'm gonna go back to original one and add the hue and see exactly what is happening. In fact, we have done a great job, except that some of them, the trees, are being selected. Well, you can sit back and play with the hue, saturation, and the matte finesse to be able to remove these colors. So now let's give it the right colors that we want. I will reset the hue, and I want to go towards brown. Here you are. Okay, not bad. Just here will do very well. Well, according to my monitor, it looks very nice. So now I did this, but it's not complete and some things have changed. Let's add an outside node, outside node here. And if you play with the hue, you will notice what you have been selecting on the outside node. And if I play with the hue, I will notice what the outside node is controlling, the sky and so on. You can do some adjustment, but of course you're going to affect the sky. So maybe we leave it alone. We don't play with the hue. Well, we can play with the saturation a bit. We're going to saturate the sky a bit. Okay. And if you add some contrast also, it will affect. So this is before and this is after. I hope you learned a lot about the qualifier. Of course, in the next lecture, we're going to see RGB from another clip, and it's going to be easier because you already know a lot of these things. Thank you. I will see you in the next lecture.